Hello guys, how are you? I hope you are well. So my one colleague asked me regarding the functional specs video. So this video is based upon that. So functional specs basically a document which we are preparing for our requirements and submit to the ABAPR. Okay. So functional specs based upon our categories. So there is a five categories that is called the RICEF. I am repeating, that is called the RICEF. RICEF means RICEF. R means report. Whether you want to create any reports, I, whether you want to create any interface, C, whether you want to create any conversion. I will go in details one by one. Then E, whether you want to create any enhancement, and last F, whether you want to create any forms. So that is called the RICEF. So for this all five segment, we are creating the functional specification. Okay. So report means whether you want to create any custom report like production report. For example, you want to create any production report, you got the requirement from the business users. Based upon that, you want to create any report, custom report, Z report. Okay. Every custom report start with the Z. In SAP, any custom application we are developing, the transaction code start will be the Z always, like ZPP 01, ZProd, PROD, production report. So any report, not only production report, any production report, purchase report, sales report, stock report, any reports you want to develop, start with the Z. If it is belong to PP, then we can take as a ZPP underscore prod. If it is belong to MM, then we can categorize ZMM underscore purchase, ZMM underscore stock report, or likewise module wise we can put our transaction codes. Okay. So but here we will talk about PP. Okay. So suppose we want to develop any reports and we want to create the functional specification. So what we need to do, first of all, we have to provide the scope. We have to provide the object. What will be the scope? To develop the custom production details report. That will be your object or scope. Okay. Next, just give the little bit details why you want to develop this report. Okay, just give. This is the production report and what are the fields required. Okay, just 3 to 4 lines you give the details. Okay. Then next, you just give what will be the input parameter of your screen. Okay, and what will be your output. Suppose input, I am putting the material, plant, order types and date from to. That will be my input selection criteria. Based upon that, I want to execute the report and what will be my object, what will be my output. This information you can take from the user. Okay, what he wants in the form, output, how it should look like in the form once you execute the this report. Okay, so object, business overview, business functionality of this report. Then input, you can make a matrix or table. So plant, material, order types, date. Then where you will pick this field into SAP, means plant means I think T001W from table you can get the plant. Material code, Mara table, you have to make the table, matrix. So key fields, primary, what will be your primary key field. Okay, based upon that you will execute the report. So material, plant, order types, date will be your primary key. Okay, so primary key fields, then table from where you will pick this field. Suppose material code you will pick from the Mara table. Okay, so table will be the Mara dash field MATNR. Material field will be the MATNR. Okay, Mara dash MATNR. Then this field, whether it is a numerical or characteristics, then plant will be like C, characteristics, material code will be you can check numerical, okay, NC, whether it is a numerical or whether it is a character, okay. Then what will be the this is called the data type. Data type means whether it will be the character or whether it will be the numerical. Then next is the length. So like plant code always 4 characters, material code in ACC maximum 18 characters hai. Now in S4 HANA it is a 40, okay. Then order types always 4 character. Then date mm.dd.yy. Then it will be a how much? I think 12 mmddyy, okay. So 10 or 12, okay, you can put. So key fields, table, this table and field, okay. Then data types, your character length, okay, and you can put the remark, okay. So this will be your matrix. That is for output. Same as for output, what will be your output? Date, material code, plant, then order types, then production orders, order quantity, deliver quantity, okay, production date, production time, production status, whether it is a release or takeover. So all those information based upon the user's requirement, you have to put in a matrix, and you have to provide the table and field. Then after that, you have to provide the logic, each and every field where and how you will pick from the SAP, that you have to mention in your functional specs, okay. These all the details. So once ABAPer will get your document, once you will mail to him, he will just read and he will understand what he needs to develop in the system, how he can start development, okay. He should not come back to you for very little questions. He should be aware. It should be very clear, crispy and clear. Don't need to make any confusions in your functional specs. Neat and clear, put the details all, okay. Take 1 or 2 days, 3 days thoroughly. Check 1 time, 2 time, 3 times, and before send to the ABAPers, just show to your team members, okay. If any kind of rectification or any modification or any inputs you want to add, you can do it, and finalize your functional specification and send to the ABAPer, okay, for development, okay. So this is the brief information I am giving you. Likewise, report you can do it for report means you are making a report in a custom report, okay, Z report. Second, interface means whether you want to send any data or any file from SAP to non-SAP systems, then you have to make the functional specs based upon the interface. Then here you have to provide what will be your this all the details you have to provide, okay. So which application you are sending this report from SAP to non-SAP, so those details, what file you are sending, what data you are sending, FTP file you are sending or FTP data you are sending, so all those details you have to be mentioned in the FS, okay. Next is a conversion. It's a part of RISEF, okay. Conversion means whether you want to upload some data or file into the SAP systems like BDC, LSMW or BAPI. So you want to create any custom report like ZMAD upload. You want to upload some material in MM01. You have a bulk material, or you want to download the material from SAP system. Then you can create the conversion. Then you can make a functional specs, okay. So what will be the transaction code, what are the fields required, these all the details you can provide. Enhancement. Next, enhancement means if you want to add any functionality with in an existing business functionality like user exit you want to apply, or customer exist you want to apply, okay. So these are the you have to make the functional specs. Last is a forms. Forms means you are giving some input into the SAP system, so you are getting the output in the forms, in the way of the forms like smart forms, Adobe forms, PDF forms, okay. Like production report or any quality report, test report, TC you want to generate, then based upon your input you execute it will come into the print preview form LP01 or output type, and you will execute and you will get the this non-editable report. Okay, you can take the printout. So this is called the form. So I am repeating, functional specs we are creating for the RICEF. Okay, reports, interface, conversions, enhancement and forms. So once you put your logic, then you can provide the what will be the frequency to generate the report, or interface, or enhance conversion, or forms. Okay, whether you want to generate, whether it will be the foreground or background, and what will be the criticality, whether it is a high criticality reports hai, and whether it will be impact in any other business functionality, you can mention in the your FS. Okay, so try to give as much as possible full the details mention into your FS, so that developer will be, he doesn't need to come back again. Okay, for some cases definitely he will come back to you and he will ask whether whenever he feel that he has a doubt, definitely he will come to you for clarity. But as a functional consultant, you should provide all the details. Okay, don't be hurry worry, take time, start preparing, make the draft and changes accordingly. Okay, so this is the information about the functional specs. If any doubts, any comments, any questions, feel free to ask me. We have developed so many reports in the form of report, in interface, smart forms. Okay, I can give you the template also. In a company to company the template will be changed, but I have my own template. Means I got some from some company, so I was using that, so I can help you. So if you are right now, if you are in the stage that you are preparing any functional specs, so you can reach out to me. Sir, this is the issue, how we can how I can mention in the this in FS. I will guide you, don't worry. So feel free, be happy and take care. Okay, thanks so much.